For millennia, humanity has grappled with understanding its origins, charting its history through both sacred texts and secular observation. Today, we embark on a journey to compare the biblical and secular timelines of world history, using the Great Flood as a pivotal point. Can these seemingly disparate narratives be reconciled? Let's delve into the evidence. The biblical timeline, derived primarily from the genealogies in Genesis, places creation approximately 6,000 years ago. Secular timelines, based on geological and archaeological data, extend back billions of years to the formation of the Earth, and millions to the emergence of early hominids. A vast difference, indeed. The pre-flood world, according to the Bible, was marked by a long period of human history, filled with both progress and increasing wickedness. Generations lived for centuries, and society developed under the lineage of Adam. But this era came to a cataclysmic end. Secular history paints a different picture. The Paleolithic era, spanning millions of years, saw the gradual evolution of humans and their tools. The Neolithic Revolution brought agriculture and the rise of settled communities, laying the foundation for civilization. Where can we find a bridge? The Great Flood, a pivotal event in the biblical narrative, a global catastrophe sent by God to cleanse the earth of wickedness. But the story of a great flood is not unique to the Bible. Similar accounts appear in ancient Mesopotamian texts, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and in cultures around the world. The similarities between these accounts are striking. A divine warning, a chosen individual, the construction of a vessel, the inundation of the world, and the subsequent repopulation of the earth. Could these be echoes of a real historical event? After the flood, the Bible describes the repopulation of the earth through Noah's descendants. The Tower of Babel represents humanity's attempt to defy God and build a name for themselves. Secular history, meanwhile, sees the rise of Sumerian city-states in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. The ziggurats of Mesopotamia, towering structures dedicated to their gods, may represent the physical manifestation of humanity's ambition and engineering prowess during this period. Could the Tower of Babel be a metaphorical or even literal representation of one of these massive undertakings? The scattering of people from Babel, resulting in the diversification of languages and cultures, finds a parallel in the spread of populations and the development of distinct civilizations in the ancient world. From Mesopotamia to Egypt, the Indus Valley to China, humanity began to build anew. The rise and fall of empires, the development of philosophy and science, the creation of art and literature. These are the hallmarks of secular history, chronicled through archaeological discoveries, historical texts, and scholarly research. How do these events align with the biblical narrative? The narrator asked philosophically. The biblical narrative focuses on the lineage of Abraham, the patriarch of the Jewish people. From Abraham to Moses, from the Exodus to the establishment of the Kingdom of Israel, the Bible tells the story of a chosen people and their relationship with God. Reconciling these two timelines requires careful consideration. Some scholars attempt to correlate biblical events with known historical events, seeking archaeological evidence to support the biblical narrative. Others view the Bible as a theological text, not necessarily intended as a precise historical record. The life of Jesus Christ is a central event in the biblical timeline, marking a turning point in history. His teachings, his miracles, and his sacrifice have had a profound impact on the world. Secular history acknowledges the significant impact of Christianity on the Roman Empire and the subsequent development of Western civilization. The spread of Christian ideas and values shaped art, literature, philosophy, and law. Ultimately, the comparison of biblical and secular timelines reveals both points of convergence and divergence. While precise correlation may be difficult, both narratives offer valuable insights into the human experience, our origins, and our place in the universe. Whether one views the Bible as a literal historical account or as a source of spiritual truth, its influence on history is undeniable. And whether one embraces a purely secular view of history or seeks to integrate it with religious belief, the quest for understanding our past remains a fundamental human endeavor. This is Hidden Histories. Like, share, and subscribe for more biblical mysteries, ancient truths, and forbidden knowledge revealed daily.